Welcome to STEP NUS Sunburst Brain Camp.
More than 10 years ago, a group of local neuroscientists led by Professor Song Tak-wah got together and decided that it would be a great thing to share the excitement of neuroscience research with our youth, who will one day represent the thought leaders in the field. We adopted the Brain Awareness Week from the States, and all of us took turns to visit the schools, polytechnics once a year to talk during the Brain Awareness Week about different topics of the neurosciences.
STEP had always been looking for ways to engage the youth of the region in meaningful networking and specific projects. And when this idea came about, it was so neat an idea that, after all, if the university is doing brain research, why not let our young people be exposed to such, and STEP could play a role in supporting such a useful venture.
The Brain Camp has two missions, which are: one, to inspire and educate high school students on brain research and in understanding brain function and diseases. Two, to foster interaction between students from Singapore and students from ASEAN and Asian countries. To achieve these objectives, we invited renowned local and international neuroscientists and clinicians who are passionate about nurturing the next generation to speak about their latest research and to tell of their scientific journeys. To further enhance the learning experience, the students get to do experiments in workshops. They also visit our laboratories to interact with our graduate students and research fellows who show them how they conduct their research work and how they test their hypothesis. To further exercise their brain, the students are tasked to write a paper on a selected topic, and they will work as a team to present their findings. Through all these activities, we hope to nurture a heightened sense of curiosity and creativity in the students, as these are the intrinsic qualities of research.
I was already very interested in neuroscience. That would be a fun camp to do, so I signed up for it. It was an incredible experience. And I remember there was a video game where you wore like a band which tracked your neural signals.
And we could move our character forward in the game without moving anything in our body, no hands, no feet, just by thinking of mathematical calculations in your mind. And the more difficult the calculations were, the more you could activate the device to power your character through the game and move him forward. One of the coolest scientific projects that I'd ever seen, and extremely fun as well.
I signed up for the STEP NUS camp because I was interested in the subjects in both psychology and biology. My most memorable experience in the camp would be visiting the Center of Life Sciences building at the National University of Singapore, because it allowed me to get insight into what real research is like, as I haven't been really exposed to that in India, and also to understand the kind of facilities available to you if you are willing to carry out such research, and the way research is carried out in sophisticated environments.
I signed up for the Brain Camp because I have an academic interest in physiology and biomedical sciences. So this provided me a platform to go further into a subtopic, neurology in more detail. One memorable experience from Brain Camp I had was racing electric cars with fellow participants. Basically, we used muscle contractions to direct the car's acceleration and deceleration. And this was really exciting for me because I never knew you could steer a car that way.
The concept of the Brain Book was seeded more than a decade ago. At that time, we thought that it would be nice to have a neuroscience text that is neither too specialized nor too elementary. This gave birth to the idea that we should get high school students to write for high school students.
After starting my research on neurodegenerative diseases, I realized that diseases such as Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease, although they impact many individuals, there is very little that doctors can do in order to change the prognosis of these diseases. The field of neuroscience is not something that we will cover in our school curriculum, so to be able to discover more about it and to share it with fellow students was something I felt was very important.
Have fun, make friends, talk to professors, really enjoy being in a community of like-minded people who are interested in the same stuff as you, because that doesn't happen often.
The STEP NUS Brain Camp led me to develop a very strong sense of curiosity regarding neuroscience. It inspired me to continue learning more about the brain.
Understanding our brain is very important because this is one of the last frontiers for humans to overcome.
As you embark on this path of learning about the brain, please fasten your seatbelt and enjoy this exciting journey. The future is in your hands.
As we celebrate the silver anniversary of the STEP NUS Sunburst Brain Camp this year, I would like to wish everyone happy anniversary.